Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and a very Merry Christmas to you all. I tried to get this hat to work as best as I could, but it kind of just wants to do its own thing, so we're just going to kind of let it sit. Today I just kind of want to sit and talk and ramble a little bit unscripted, so forgive me if I repeat myself a couple of times, but I want to talk about the state of the channel, where we are now, where I plan on being in the next year, and also just talk about how grateful I am for all of you for supporting me and helping me get this far. First, before anything, I want to thank every single one of you for helping me get to this position. The fact that we are close to 23,000 subscribers right now as of this video's recording is phenomenal. I never thought that even 2,000 people would want to listen to me talk, or even 20 people. So the fact that so many people are willing to tune into my stuff every week and hear what I have to say is just an absolute blessing, and I thank every single one of you for that. This past year has been a very busy year for me personally. I've moved, I've tried to up the content on the channel, I've tried to change some content on the channel, I've tried to make my schedule a lot more full and do a bunch of different things. So it has been kind of a bit of a hectic year, so I appreciate everybody's support and commitment to the community. It really has meant a lot to me. And talking about the future for a little bit, I have a lot of plans and dreams and ambitions for this channel to grow even more than it already is. Starting in 2025, I want to sort of up the ante a little bit. I want to do more things. I want to do some more content, do some more types of content. I am going to obviously stick with Deep Rock. I'm not going anywhere with that anytime soon, but I do kind of want to put a little bit more variety into what I do. I want to do some more Helldiver stuff. I want to do some Space Marine stuff. I want to do a couple more things. Basically, I have big plans for the channel going forward, and it's primarily because I just want to repay you guys for the amount of support that you have given me by giving you more stuff to enjoy. So it's a win-win for both of us. And talking about this past year, again, it has been a very eventful year, both on and off the channel. On the channel has been absolutely phenomenal. We've had our best year so far, and it has just been a complete blessing to have all the people involved in this community that are, and I've been able to be involved in a lot of stuff this year. I was able to collab with Ron a couple of times, which was a blast, and I cannot wait to be able to do that again with either him or other content creators. It was just an absolute blast to do that. I got invited to a DeepRockGalactic Survivor tournament, which was phenomenal. I never thought in a million years I would be involved in an event like that, and the fact that I was personally invited by the devs was a true honor, and I hope to do more stuff like that in the future. And just overall, the amount of activity and the amount of fun things I've been able to do over this past year have just been great, and it's all because of you guys. You guys have helped me get to this point. You guys have helped me build up this community to a good degree, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all of the support. When I first started this channel, I really had no idea what was going to happen with it. I was honestly very scared and nervous, and I did not think it was going to get nearly as big as it is now. Before I did any of this, I went to school multiple times. First time for computer programming, which anybody who does programming knows the reason why I never followed through with it. And then I went back a couple years later for a degree in illustration because I wanted to create video game characters and whatnot. Haven't quite followed up with that as I've really been falling out of practice, but doing both of those things did help me get some skills and get some of the tools of the trade learned to help me build up this channel and at least hit the ground running, so to speak. But there's still stuff that I could definitely be learning to do better. There are still things that I'm picking up as I'm doing this, especially when looking back at the first few videos I have up on the channel. My goodness, are they really hard for me to watch.
The first thing to know is the role that the gunner plays in the team's composition. Thankfully, the gunner's role is pretty simple. You shoot things.
And I feel like that's kind of a roadblock that a lot of people who are first starting off in whatever field that they're in kind of get into. They get into this sort of anxiety, or they worry about motivation or discipline or whatever the case may be, and they kind of get afraid to take that first step. At least I was. And I think it's important to understand that you are capable of doing whatever it is that you set your mind to. It's not going to be difficult, and you're not going to be good at it at first, but you have the opportunity to do whatever it is that you want, and the best thing that you can do is to just start it. Just try it. Be bad, learn how to get better, and improve yourself as you go forward, because you're never going to get somewhere if you don't at least start. At least that's what I've learned in doing this. And if there's one thing I've learned over the years that I've done this, is that motivation and discipline are two sides of the same coin. There are certain days where you wake up and you don't really feel like doing anything. You don't really feel like working on whatever it is that you're working on. You'd rather just stay home. You'd rather just, shrug it off, do something else. Maybe you want to play something, but then that's when the discipline comes in and you have to say to yourself, okay, no, I said I need to get this done, or I have this deadline or this upload schedule. I need to get this done by a certain time, and that's just the end of that. I think if you learn that, you will find that starting whatever it is that you're doing is significantly easier. Okay, hat's coming off. Oh, hat's a little bit small, so it sort of hugs my head a little bit. There we go. Hopefully my hair is not too bad, but man, we'll just deal with it. I really don't have much of a point or a script or theme for this video. It's kind of just been me talking about my experiences on the channel and what I want to happen further as the channel grows and gets older, and as I hopefully get better at what I'm doing, which is debatable. And above all, I think for the holiday season and for the Christmas season, I just want to express my gratitude and my thanks and my love for everybody in this community, because that's what Christmas is all about. That's what the holiday season is all about, is spending time with the people that you love and giving thanks to the things that you are blessed and gifted with in this world, because I never thought in a million years that I would get to this kind of position, or that I would actually be able to do what I do for a job and be able to provide with this. It's still very surreal to say that sentence, because it's not really something I ever thought I would be able to do, but because of you guys, because of all your support, because of all the love that I've gotten on this platform, has absolutely been the biggest and best blessing that I've ever had in my entire life up until this point. And I'm not stopping there. Like I said, I still have a lot of stuff planned for the future. I, again, want to do more stuff in the Deep Rock community. I have more things that I want to do, potentially more collabs with other creators, because those are a lot of fun. And again, I have plans for other stuff that I want to do outside of Deep Rock eventually, if you guys will be so kind as to indulge me in that, because I know that it's kind of difficult for YouTubers to break out of whatever niche that they're in, especially once it gets developed and once it sort of grows and culminates. It's a lot harder for people to want to watch something else, but I know that I have a good community, and I know that you guys are very open and very kind people, so I have no doubts that this community will keep growing and the channel will reach peak heights by the end of next year as well. I'm back and the hat's back on. Don't worry, the holiday season is not over yet. I know I've been rambling for a while over the past 8 or 9 minutes or so, but I just wanted this video to be a serious thank you to everybody who has helped me get to this point, and that you guys have given me one of the best Christmas presents that I could have possibly asked for, which is a very loving and supportive community that any other content creator would be lucky to have. Because around Christmas time and around the holidays, I know that it can be difficult for some people, and not everybody has best of situations when it comes to the holidays, but know that you are loved by someone. Someone out there loves you. Someone higher up definitely loves you, because they've gifted you the many things that you have in this world. So I know Christmas is already here, but maybe for the rest of the year until 2025, take some time to reflect on everything that you've done this year and see that you have actually grown as a person just as much as me, if not more. But anyway, that was me rambling for a while. I'm sorry I didn't necessarily have any cohesive points or anything specific I wanted to say. I really just wanted to say thank you guys for another phenomenal year, and that 2025 is going to be just as good, if not better, than this past year. And I cannot wait to see how else this community can grow, how else we can get better, and the kinds of things that we can do going forward. So shape up, everybody, because 2025 is going to be one heck of a year for us. But in all sincerity, thank you all so much for your support. I really would not have been able to get here without you guys. I hope every single one of you has a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year's. Rock and Stone Miners, I'll see you in the next video.